I think perhaps what is less accepted as part of a discipline is the idea that when you embrace some of those opportunities, or when you're addressing some of those threats and you're innovating, you make mistakes. And as I learned, you know, success has many parents, failure is an orphan. And as a CEO, at times you can feel like an orphan with some of those failures. And I had to accept that, you know, failure was the price that we paid for success, and that enough of these initiatives would lead to success into the future. Those ideas, sometimes clients would say, we love it, let's run with it, let's invest, and other times they'd say, that's a terrible idea, we don't put any money behind it, or they do and it doesn't work to the same extent that we hoped it would and they hoped it would. And so sometimes you can't just measure things and reward the result. You have to embrace the effort. I can't imagine any other way of operating other than looking at the business that we had at any one point in time and feeling a degree of discontent with it. We could do better on this. And in fact, David Ogilvy was famous for this notion of divine discontent. There's a beauty, or there's a strength to be gained, not through being complacent, but constantly challenging and saying, how can we do better for ourselves, for our client?
If your journey of challenging the process so strongly for so long,
yeah.
So you said your competitors said that you guys would fail after the earnings, the business model would fall over.
Yeah.
What was the net result of all of your efforts?
Grew to record levels of revenue, profit, a significant proportion, I'm talking about 20% of our revenue, was from completely new practices and offerings. The net result was that staff turnover dropped, from 40-something% down to 20%. The net effect was that when I looked at our all-team meetings, I'd look at at staff members who had grown up in the business, doing all sorts of wonderful things that I'm sure they would never have believed they were capable of. And that was a really exciting place to be.